Okay, this is Dr. Williamson solving another problem for you. It says here, is problem 144 from the homework. A 25-gram sample of each of three unknown metals is added to 25 mils of water in graduated cylinders. Notice 3 sig figs. Let's see here. 3 sig figs right here. 3 sig figs right here to start with. And they're in A, B, and C. Once they're put in, once one of the unknown metals is put into this graduated cylinder, it goes from 25 up to right about here, whatever that volume is. So it went from here to there. The other one, whichever metal it is, it went from 25 from here to there. And the other one went from 25 from here to there. So the volume of each of the metals will be the final volume, that's where it ended up, minus the initial volume. That's going to be the final volume minus 25.0 milliliters. Each one of these right here will be the final volume. We're going to have to read that, okay? Once we have that volume, the density will be the mass over the volume of the metal. And we know the mass is 25.0 grams because they told us. Okay. So let's figure out the final volumes for each one of these. And let me clear all my drawings. And let me zoom in. Maybe I can zoom into 250. Be able to read that. Oh, yeah, that works better. Okay. So I'm going to do here a line. I'm going to do it in red. So if I want to read this volume right here, that's the volume it went to. Notice I'm going from 25 up to here, but look here, I got 25. If I count these, there's 10 little lines, but if I count these lines, I got 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 milliliters. This volume right here is somewhere between 28 and 29 milliliters. Not only that, it looks like it's less than 28 and a half. So if I were to read this volume, it looks like it's, a reasonable estimate could be 28.2 milliliters. Someone might say 28.1 or 28.3. But that's why this is called the least significant digit, because it's the estimated digit. So the volume of this thing, whatever it is, will be 28.2 minus 25.0 milliliters. I'll put the milliliters at the end. And that'll give me 3.2 milliliters was the volume of that object. Okay, volume of the metal. The volume of this metal will be the final volume, whatever that is, minus 25 milliliters, because they told us in the problem was 25 milliliters. And look here, I got 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is 28. And this is 27. And this is clearly 27 and a half. So that looks like it's 27 point, maybe 8 milliliters. Maybe 27.9. I'm going to put 27.8 milliliters. You might argue it's 27.7 or 27.9. I can't go any further than that. I can't go any more decimal places than that, because if they give me the ones place, I can only estimate to the tenths place, one more digit. So when I'm done here, this will be 2.8 milliliters. Pardon my penmanship there. Let me clean that up a little bit. 2.8 milliliters. Oh boy, that's no better. I'll just leave it alone. Okay. And then here, this is volume of this metal. It's going to be, remember, we started at 25 milliliters. This is 26, 27, 28. This looks like 29. And gosh, that looks like it's right on 28.5. So I'm going to go 28 point, it's supposed to be 8.5. And if I subtract, that'll give me 3.5 milliliters. Okay. Well, it looks like I got to leave that there. Maybe I can do this. No, it's going to move them. All right. Well, I'll just calculate the density in the space provided. I'll do that in blue. So the density of this metal will be 25.0 grams over 3.2 milliliters. This is 2 sig figs here, so I got to go to 2 sig figs for my answer. 25 divided by 3.2 will give me 7.8. grams per milliliter, which suggests that it's iron. I'll do the density of this one up at the top, so I'll do it up here. Density of this is going to be 25 grams, because remember the problem said we started 25 grams of each metal, divided by 2.8 milliliters. Getting my calculator out, 25 divided by 2.8, rounding my thing to 2 significant digits, I get 8.9 grams per milliliter, which sounds like letter B must be nickel. Now, I know letter C probably has to be zinc, but let's go ahead and solve it anyway. I'll do it over here. It's going to be 25 grams over 3.5 milliliters. 25 divided by 3.5 will give me 7.1, 2 sig figs, 7.1 grams per milliliter, which applies then again, that fits with the zinc. Okay, now these things right here, you'll have to rewind the video because these got moved when I scrolled the screen up and down. Okay, so it got moved, the picture moved, but the writing stayed in place. So you'll have to go back and look at the original, back up a little bit, a few minutes to see how I got what I got. But that's how you do that. And, again, I hope this helps. All right.